It's still the wet season across Trinidad and Tobago. We have those tropical waves leaving Africa and heading across to the Caribbean. Meanwhile, out in the Pacific, the hurricane season is in full flow, with Hurricane Bud eyeing the Baja Peninsula, and obviously are set to bring those hurricane force winds up to there. Will likely still bring some downpours, especially along the tourist areas from Acapulco all along that Pacific coastline, with the added threat of rough seas and rip currents. Meanwhile, for us here in Trinidad and Tobago, the wet season tends to bring those heavy, violent bouts of rain, and some of that tends to be tied in with the ITCZ as well as with the tropical waves. And we could be seeing some of that as we go through tomorrow. A lot of moisture is set to come through, particularly for Trinidad, and this is where we likely see some of that wet weather. But overall, for Tobago as well, look for the cloudiness to build as you go through your night into the morning. Possibility of a lot more of those showers passing through first thing in the morning and eventually improving as you go through the afternoon. And as I said, most of the showers will likely be reserved for Trinidad. Overnight, look for the clouds to build through Moruga into Pinal up towards San Fernando. Possibility of some showers there beginning to turn heavy as you go through the early part of the morning. So if you're in the northern parts of Trinidad, you will notice a lot more of the scattering of showers through Piarco into Port of Spain and Diego Martin. You'll use the umbrella from time to time as you go through the morning. Possibility of some of those showers turning on the heavy side, especially the further south you head. So once you go past Chaguanas into San Fernando, down towards Pinal and Moruga, do look out for the thicker clouds, the breezy conditions first thing in the morning. Some of those scattered showers as well could turn heavy and possibly thundery, and then eventually beginning to settle by nightfall. So temperature-wise, looking for a mild night of 24 degrees Celsius as you go through tonight, and then into tomorrow, maybe struggling to get to 32. But for the most part, you'll notice the scattering of the showers beginning to fade away through Wednesday evening. So at least for Thursday and Friday, for the rest of the working week, conditions will be mostly settled. The ridge of high pressure should stay in charge from a Thursday, bringing us some hazy sunshine as well. For fisherfolk and mariners, look for those fresh east-southeasterly winds. As I said, in those offshore thunder showers could be turning gusty at times, so definitely choppy seas for 2.5 meters out in the Atlantic, east-northeasterly swells of 8 seconds, and a few whitecaps as you go through your morning and into the afternoon. Now for the rest of the eastern Caribbean, you'll also be seeing the effects of that tropical wave. But for the western half of the Caribbean, later on this week, we could be seeing some activity in the Gulf of Mexico. We could be seeing a tropical wave bringing in area of low pressure, definitely helped by some upper-level conditions. We could be seeing some development possibly by Thursday or Friday. But for now, across the Greater Caribbean, Greater Antilles, there's a scattering of showers expected through Havana out towards Santo Domingo and Haiti. A few showers as a tropical wave passes. There'll also be a tropical wave as we're still crossing across the eastern Caribbean, but there's some Saharan dust in there as well. So it's a mixture of conditions. Some light showers expected for Castries, 32 degrees Celsius, hazy at times as well, mostly cloudy as the further south you head. But definitely for Georgetown, they'll likely see some of that ITCZ moisture bringing some heavy bursts as they go through their Wednesday. And for us, looking for showery spells, especially for Trinidad, with possible thunder being heard as well. So that's your weather, and that's it from me.